Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl MessyMya, and I am back again with another Baddies USA review ho. Baby, I am not about to waste your time. One thing about it, two things for sure. Let's just go ahead and get right into the mess. Summer definitely instigated that fight with Tinkerbella and Bad Dolly. Just messy boots messy down, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for it because y'all bitches are sitting next to each other, being friendly and acting like shit is sweet. Shit is not sweet, ho. It's not, okay? Tink threw that liquor on Dolly when the situation had nothing to do with her back on Baddies Midwest. She had Dolly messed up, just inserting herself I love Tink down. But Dolly needs that, ho. She needs that. Get up. Like, y'all acting like it's so sweet. Y'all laughing and kicking and being friendly. Y'all can be friendly after y'all get this paid. So Summer said what she said, obviously being messy, instigating. Then Tink was like, Dolly was the one who said that she was gonna get me when her hand was healed, right? Baby, when I tell you that's exactly what Dolly did, mop the floor with Tink, okay? I'm not gonna lie, ho, argue with your mammy, ho. The girl walked her down. Tink ain't even, you ain't even pinch her. Like, you didn't pinch this hoe. You ain't do nothing this round, girl. Baby, I'm talking about straight face shots, okay? Knocking this hoe all upside her head, okay? And did not stop swinging either. Like I said, I like Tink. I do. But Tink had Dolly messed up on Midwest, and Dolly never got that after. And by the time the reunion came, Tink was pregnant. So baby, it's only right. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm here for the mess. It's only right. Get that, please. So I felt like when Dolly whooped Tink, I felt like that's what she get. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get for butting into another bitch's business. Okay, that situation with Tessiki and Bad Dolly did throw a drink on Tessiki first. So I mean, like, was it karma? But it's like, bitch, it wasn't up to you to give her that karma. It had nothing to do with you. She threw the drink on Tessiki. Did not throw the drink on you. Tessiki does not need your help. So yeah, I felt like Tink deserved that. I'm not gonna lie. And child, Tink is in her confessionals talking about something. It's always gonna be, nah, Dolly, you lost. Baby, no ma'am. No ma'am. Girl, it took you a minute, you know what I'm saying? You still had you around, but baby, it took you a minute to get there, okay? For now, it's not Tink. You lost! But let me tell you something, girl. When I tell you Dolly got in that confessionals and switched it up and said, nah, Tink, you lost. She ate it up. I'm not gonna lie, girl. Uno reverse. Tink is trying to explain herself. It's nothing to explain. You had her messed up, so she, you know what I'm saying? So she messed you up. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing really to explain. Like, you know what you did. You know she never got that. Now you guys are in person. Y'all tried to act friendly until Summer said something, and you got knocked in your shit. That's just that. Tink throws another drink, trolled a bit, and then that was the end of the first round. KK, Scotty, Fauna, Tavy, they meet Nat at the DC house. The DC house is tea. I'm not gonna lie. And Tavy, girl, did you ever get that $500 for jumping in the pool, girl? I want to know, girl. I didn't see it. Did she give you that $500? Okay, so Tink, Summer, Rolly, Big Lex, Nunu, Casket Ready, Gretchen, Sapphire, and Suki meet Nat next at the house, okay? They step off the Sprinter, and Tink wants that right away. When I'm talking about, girl, they get off the Sprinter, and Tink needs that immediately, girl. The girls are trying to be like, wait, stop, hold on, girl, hold on, nothing. I don't understand why y'all acting like y'all don't know what show you guys are on. If she is getting off the Sprinter and she wants to fight again, I don't understand what's the problem. Ain't no hold on, bitch. Y'all bitches want to sit up and talk all day, ho. No. If she wants that again, she should be able to get that. Baby, they get the scrapping, and a redemption was not had at all. I'm thinking, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let Tink redeem herself. You know what I'm saying? I know her pride is hurt, girl. Tink been losing for the past 2-3 episodes, ho. You know what I'm saying? So I know her pride is hurt. She probably not used to this right now. She probably like, girl, what is going on? So I'm like, girl, let her redeem herself. Let my girl redeem herself, girl. Like I said, a redemption was not had. Girl, that second round, I felt like Dolly won that too. Tink tried that bulldoze and shit the second round. I saw you, ho. Ain't work. Still got walked down. I love Tink, but that is literally what she gets, like I said. Now, third round, it was a different story, baby. Tink tapped into that strength And the bulldozing worked, ho. Had Dolly on the floor, had security picking Dolly ass up off the floor towards the end of the fight. Swinging whole time swinging, never stopped. Fourth round, I felt like they both did good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they both did their shit fourth round. But here comes Summer, girl. Here comes Summer towards the end of the fourth round. Getting in the middle. Big Legs is trying to check Summer right away, telling her to calm down. I agree with Big Legs. I feel like there was no reason for her drunk ass to get in the middle, break it up, insert herself, or be that hype over a one-on-one. I mean, girl, Dolly showed that she can hold her own against Tink. Okay, so now Coke Killer get to confronting Tink, right, about fighting dirty, basically saying we both knew we had to fight. We both knew that. You know what I'm saying? It was too much back and forth online. That's cool. I don't got a problem with that. Okay? We went round for round because you ain't feel good about I'm not gonna lie. KK ate Tink. Bro, why are y'all eating my girl up like this, girl? I don't like this shit right here, bro. Like, no, y'all need to get up off her. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I ain't gonna lie, she ate Tink up right here, child. She said, we went multiple rounds because you ain't feel good about it. I said, child, girl, they are eating Tink up, child. Okay, so she's like, yeah, we fought, da-da-da-da-da. Like I said, that's fine, but you did too much. I don't know you like that for you to be so mad, so aggressive, and literally trying to actually hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I called that out when the blogs posted that Tink had a whole bunch of rings under her gloves to fight KK. You don't need that to fight KK, first of all. You really don't. And it's baffling to me that you did that and still chill. So again, KK is trying to confront her for, fighting dirty, but, she was spitting. So it's like, honestly, both of y'all nasty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, both of y'all took it there. But, like, I guess I could still understand. She still needs that. You took it to hell, so she needs that. It's basically what she's in, child. KK is trying to shut her up. KK said, I'm not shutting up, ho. You gonna hear me today. You're gonna respect me today. Baby, when I tell you Tink eye is closed, I'm talking about, girl, Patchy the pirate, bitch. One eye, ho. One eye. I'm not playing, girl. Her eye is closed. And big, too. Dolly! Ciao. So Tink and KK get to arguing, going back and forth, girl. This literally goes nowhere at first. But then Tessiki, Anna, Mariah Lynn, and Biggie, they pull up. The day before, or was that the day of? I don't know. Girl, so recently, very recently, Tessiki got into it with Croan. I think it was the same day. I'm not going to lie. Now that I think about it, I think she had on the same outfit when she was arguing and trying to get at Croan. But anyways, okay, Tessiki pull up. She looks mad. Quiet, not really saying much. She looks pissed. And like I said, it checks out. It makes sense because she just got into it with her sister. Now, last episode with Summer, I was irritated with her. And this was the first time that I actually, like, in my head was like, Summer, shut up. Okay? And I only did that because, you backing up and you running, ho, you scary ass ho. You're running, you're backing up. You're not trying to fight. You're making it known that you don't want to fight. But you still keep talking. It don't check out. But I'm not going to lie. This time around, I was just like, Summer, keep talking. You're gonna keep getting slapped. You're gonna keep getting slapped. You're gonna keep getting punched on. You're gonna keep getting beat up. You're gonna keep swimming. Get the goggles. Get the floaties. Ho? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Keep talking. I was living for it. It was messy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just messy. But, Summer popping it and doing all that. The only thing I felt like she was, she's definitely in the wrong the whole time. Like, loud and wrong. The entire time. But keep popping it so you can keep getting popped. I don't know. I didn't really mind it. Keep on talking. Girl, she had everybody so mad, girl. I'm like, yes, keep talking, ho. Keep on talking, girl. But I don't want to hear the whole, get away from me, girl. Go fight your sister. And this, that, and the third, ho. I don't want to hear no victim playing. You gonna keep talking, keep getting whooped on, and then that's just gonna be that. Girl, I don't need the victim shit in the process of nothing. So Anna and Dolly talk, right? And I definitely understand that these two never had a real issue. So what's the point of having an issue on here? Y'all never had a real issue. It was never none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for them talking it out. But I'm going to tell you where Dolly lost me with the size thing. I'm here for y'all talking it out. Talk it out all you want to. Literally. Babe, especially when y'all don't got no real issue. Okay? But bitch, I'm not finna sit up here and listen to you talk about you're not gonna fight her because of her size, ho. Like I said, we done seen too many little bitches get ragdolled by bigger girls, and nobody said nothing about it. It was never a problem then, but then y'all want to get up here, and when it comes to Anna, y'all want to keep saying her size, her size, her size. Girl, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm so over it. I do not want to hear anything about size. Anna know what she gets herself into when she's on this show with y'all. She's smaller than all of you guys. Literally, no one is smaller than Anna. Not even Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn and Anna definitely are like, yeah, they're right next to each other. But even Mariah Lynn got a BBL. Okay, she carrying a little extra weight too. I don't want to hear nothing about size, ho. You guys are grown ass women. Don't get on the motherfucking show if size is going to be brought up when it's time to get down to it. Like I said, I respect the fact that you guys don't want to fight. Y'all never had a real issue. But I don't understand the size thing. You should have even never said that. You should have kept it at, I don't have an issue with you. I don't have an issue with you. I never had an issue with you. There's no point in me fighting you because there is no real issue. We have no real beef. What? I don't understand why she couldn't just keep it at that. Why are you even bringing up her size? It don't make any sense. It don't make no sense. And baby, Summer is off to the side yapping, okay? And I understand what Summer was saying because size don't matter whenever it's Summer getting fucked up by somebody. I get it. And it shouldn't. Like I said, y'all know, y'all are grown ass women. Y'all know what you guys sign up for when you guys get on the show. You know? So I understand where Summer was coming from, but it's like, Summer, it's a conversation between two people. But again, that mouth got her ass punched again. You got punched on again. Slapped up again. You're swimming again because you can't shut up. And like I said, baby, I'm sad. Girl, when I tell you all that talking got her popped within seconds, the moment she even said Tessiki's name, directed her energy at Tessiki, even if it wasn't in like a mean way, she was still yelling. She was still talking at Tessiki, mentioning Tessiki. Tessiki already walked up, was not in the mood. Okay? So Tessiki walked up on Summer, pop, smacked her. Like, yeah. Like, girl smacked her dog. Girl, I'm talking about girl, I was just like, oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a kid. Like I said, she keep talking. These are the consequences of her actions. She's not gonna shut up. She just gonna keep getting popped on. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. She wanna keep talking. She, at this point, she knows what's gonna come along with her continuing to pop it at the mouth. She knows what's gonna come along with it. She continues to do it. So let her do it. And she gonna keep getting popped. That's just that on that. We need to realize no one is going to shut Summer up. Okay? Nobody. You could take it as a bad thing. You could say something wrong with her. She's slow. She's delusional. You know what I'm saying? She asking for it. Or you could like it. And you could say, she's the show. She keep popping it. She gonna pop it regardless. No matter how you take it as, Summer's not gonna shut the fuck up. Nobody on the show is going to shut her up. Okay? That's just that on that. So take it how you want to take it. Me personally, like I said, I'm gonna take it how I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna take it as, you gonna keep talking, you gonna keep getting whooped on all season. So that's just gonna be that. Child, when I tell you Tessiki smacked this hoe down, smacked her down, I'm not playing. Smacked her down. And she's still talking in between smacked. Smack, still talking. Smack, bitch, you're this, you're that, da 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 da. Smack, bitch, go fight your sister. Smack, bitch, you're weird. Smack, like it was just like, girl, you know, she wouldn't shut up. I was here for it. I'm not gonna lie, I was. The only thing that pisses me off about Summer is like, girl, you can't talk like that and then play ring around the rosy hoe and tag your rit hoe and you running and shit, bumping into bitches and you steady backing up. No, talk your shit and stand in that paint, child. Anyways, but like I said, I was here for it. It was messy. Like the whole thing was messy. She wouldn't shut up. She kept getting slapped. I lived for this moment. I lived for Summer and Tessiki. Yes, Tessiki, get that hoe. And yes, Summer, don't shut up. Keep talking. Keep making the show messy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just messy, child. Summer was calling her the R word that ends in pissed. She was just like, she was just like, girl. She just kept going. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, she started this entire thing, by the way. She started this entire thing. Like, she started the beef with Tessiki, but this moment right here, she started it. Because Tessiki was mad and obviously still upset. But she was like, you know, keeping to herself. Like, she wasn't talking to Summer. She didn't address Summer. She let Anna Mac and Dolly have their conversation. Summer was the only one popping it and kept mentioning Tessiki. Okay. So she got smacked. Everybody is holding Summer back after she got smacked. I'm just like, girl, let her go. Like, me personally, if I get smacked, I don't want nobody holding me back, nothing. But honestly, Summer, girl, child, when they did let Summer go, Summer ain't do nothing with Tessiki. I'm talking about swimming. Like, swimming. Windmilling. You never realize how much somebody really cannot fight until they go up against a skilled fighter. And that skilled fighter is staying at a distance and just watching them make a fool of themselves. Like, Summer looked silly. A fool. Dumb as hell. Like, dumb. When she did try to fight back, she looked dumb. She was swimming. Tessiki was literally looking at her from a distance like, bitch, what are you doing? And then it got to the point, girl, you getting smacked up so much to the point where she just gave up. She just stopped. She literally stopped fighting back. Like, the more she was getting punched on, the less she was fighting back. And I'm just like, girl, fight back. Like, I don't know. Like, you was swimming, but at least you were trying to defend yourself. Like, you just sitting there taking it. So in the midst of all this mess, KK sneaks Tinkerbella. So what I don't understand about this, right, is that, okay, when you guys were arguing earlier, you didn't run up on her, but then you snuck her. You thought you ate it up, but you snuck her, and I'm irritated with both Tink and KK because, bitch, you snuck her, and y'all playing Ring Around the Rosie too. I don't understand that. Why do y'all keep playing Ring Around the Rosie? Why do y'all keep going around in circles and circles and circles, baby? Girl, how many circles? How many, girl? If we would have took a shot every single time these bitches went around in circles this episode, girl, we would have been drunk. Okay? Why do y'all keep going around in circles? Just run up. Oh my God. Tink, you just got snuck. Run up. KK, you're the one that busted the move first. I'm trying to figure out why they just sitting there, and I'm trying to figure out why did Zeus even play it for that long? Why did y'all play it for that long? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. I don't understand that. And it went on for so long. Suki and Sapphire reenacting with I cannot believe it went on for that long. So finally they fight. And you know, they was both doing their shit. KK was really doing her shit. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the fight, KK ended up scalped, baby, a braid on the floor. I'm just like, y'all beef is literally not that serious for y'all to be doing all this. It's not. Y'all spitting, y'all scalping, y'all throwing things. I just don't get it. Did y'all peep how when KK fell to the floor and Tink was trying to get her and trying to get the one up on her while she was on the floor, even though she had all that time to run up? Lex stopped, like, made sure like she wouldn't get to KK. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure y'all seen that too. At this point, Tessiki is still walking up on Summer backing up, but fighting. Like, she's fighting a lot more, but she's backing up a lot. Like, you do not, I don't understand. You popping it this much, but you do not want to stand 10 toes down in the paint. Like I said, girl, thank you for fighting back this time. You fought back a lot more than you did last time. Thank you. Okay? But baby, you know, you keep backing up. Ring Around the Rosie. I don't get it. Okay, so Summer starts to swing and swim. Okay, swing and swim, swim and swing. Tessiki is barely touching her, staying at a distance, just watching Summer make a fool of herself. Mariah trying to jump in. Lame as hell, but Summer be quick to do it too, so I don't feel bad for her. Summer swings again, and now Anna is trying to jump in. Again, lame. But Summer is getting a taste of her own medicine at this point. Tessiki is just making her look silly. Okay, unfazed, calm. Summer is just swimming and looking crazy. Summer square up and looking Tessiki in her eyes. Baby, squaring up and looking Tessiki in her face and her eyes. Popping it. You a weird ass bitch. And I still believe Croan. And I still believe Croan. And I just know. Baby, I just know that. Ooh, I just know that. Ooh, baby. I just know that touched a nerve. I just know. Deep down, that touched a nerve, girl. She was looking her in her face. And I still believe Croan. And I still believe Croan. Chill. Just messy. And she was dead serious too. Okay? She is definitely less scared this time. And I'm glad because it's more entertaining than Summer hiding behind security, screaming, get away from me, get away, get away, get away. Get away, don't let her touch me. Playing victim and hiding behind security. This is a lot more entertaining. But Summer is taking it there. Taking it there. Chill. She definitely should not be saying this. Like, she should not be saying this at all. But she, like, literally, she's just making it worse for herself. When Summer kept backing up, and playing Ring Around the Rosie, Suki said, girl, stop coming by me. That had me weak. Because, girl, no, seriously, girl. You stand in the paint, ho. Okay? Don't keep coming over here by me. I'm just like, and then like I said, it got to the point where the more she was getting hit, the less she was defending herself. And I'm just like, Summer, fight back. Even Tessiki is telling her, fight back. She's not fighting. She's just getting punched on at this point. Okay, so Croan and Marsh pull up. Croan go upstairs right away. Tessiki is trying to talk. Now she crying. They trying to have a conversation. Summer upstairs still popping it, telling Croan to whoop on Tessiki. She won't shut up. Tessiki, like I said, Tessiki crying. Girl, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo crying. And it's like this thing with Tessiki and Croan is not even entertaining. It's not entertaining. It's draining. It's sad. It's pointless. I don't understand why they are on a show trying to hash out stuff like this. I just feel like if y'all really wanted to heal y'all relationship and work towards it progressing, like if y'all really wanted it to progress and y'all really wanted to heal, y'all would go to therapy together. Why haven't y'all gone to therapy yet? I don't understand why you guys keep choosing for it to be on camera in front of the world on Zeus before you guys are choosing to go to therapy. It's not entertaining. It's sad. And it's draining. Literally. It's sad. It's so sad to see the both of them so distraught and so hurt. And Tessiki is crying. Real tears. Boo-hoo. She can't even talk. She can't even find her voice. Her voice is cracking. Her voice is breaking. She can't even get it out. She can't even get it out. Croan just sitting there dumbfounded. She don't know what to say. She tried to talk. Tessiki keep interrupting her. It's just a lot going on. This episode was very between Summer and Croan and Tessiki and what they got going on and just everything going on. This episode was very much overstimulating. Okay, especially towards the end with Croan and Tessiki, because I just feel like I shouldn't even be watching this right now. Take me out the group chat. I'm not part of the. I don't know. But girl, none of this is phasing Summer. Like, Tessiki is crying. It's a mess. They're trying to have a sisterly conversation. Summer is still upstairs popping it. She literally will not shut up. So at this point, Big Legs is frustrated. Like, Summer, shut up. Okay, this is what Big Legs is. Girl, be quiet. Okay? And Summer is obviously getting more and more irritated with Big Legs too. I feel two ways, y'all. Like, I do. I feel like as her friend, you should have been checking her. This is not the only off the wall thing that she has said. This is not the only time she's being Summer. This is not the only time she's antagonizing somebody, inserting herself into somebody's business. This is not the first for Summer. But you have never checked her up until Dolly. Yes, you know. You don't check Summer. You never checked Summer before this point. So a part of me is like, bitch, you sit here, you crying, but you should have been checking Summer. So now you checking her, she doesn't know how to receive that. But then it's like, Summer, I feel for Lex too, baby. When Lex was, she got the crying and getting emotional, and she was obviously upset about it. I felt for her too, because it's like, damn, bitch, I'm really trying to help you. I am trying to help you. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to get you to see what you're doing is wrong, and you're as your friend, and you can even listen. I don't understand Summer at all. Let's just make that clear. It's more, I don't understand Summer. I understand where Big Legs is coming from, and I feel for her, but I'm on you too, because you condoned her BS for so long, and now you're finally tired of it, and you're finally trying to check your friend, and she's not even listening to you. It's like, listen. It's like when you got a badass kid, right? Girl, we all know somebody with like a badass kid, right? It's like you having a badass kid. Your kid been bad for years, okay? Your kid been bad for years, bad as hell, okay? Causing ruckus, doing this, doing that. You swept it under the rug. You defended your child all that time, fed into it at certain points. Thought it was cute. Never held that child accountable. But now that the child is out of control, but you think, and now you're trying to check the child finally and hold the child accountable finally, and that child is out of control. You think that child finna listen to you? No, they already done went. No, they're not. Summer was Summer when you met her. She has not changed. This is not the first time that she's doing this. You always stuck by her. You never held her accountable. You never said anything. You always stuck. You know what I'm saying? So I feel for her, and I do feel like her intentions were good. I feel like Big Legs had good intentions. But it looks weird that you're just now checking her after 3 seasons. You're just now checking her when it comes to Tessiki. It looks weird. And I'm not about to sit up here and ignore that. It looks weird. It does. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like in this moment, her intentions were good, and I will never take that away from her. I feel like she really was trying to be a good friend finally and check her friend and hold her friend accountable. But it's too late. She expecting y'all to act a fool with her. Summer is a bum. I'm not gonna lie. She is. I mean, like, your friends are literally trying to save you. Dolly literally was on Summer's hip the entire time. Big Lex by your side the whole time, just trying to tell you to calm down, relax. And then this is how Summer is a bum for real. Cause listen, whenever it was Croan that came up to Summer, whenever it was Tommy that came up to Summer, whenever it was Rolly that came up to Summer, Summer was so much more receptive to everything they had to say versus her own friends. Mind you, Tommy, Rolly, and Croan were saying the exact same thing that Big Lex and Dolly were saying. Chill out. Be quiet. Shut up. Stop talking. It don't got nothing to do with you. Mind you, they were saying the same exact thing this summer. Okay? Did Summer listen to them? No. But she was a lot more receptive. I don't understand that. How are you nicer to girls that technically aren't your friends? You're more nice to them and taking in what they're saying nicer than you are with your own friends. That don't make sense to me. Tessiki and Croan are still going through it downstairs. Automac is trying to attack Summer upstairs because Summer, of course, will not be quiet. Tessiki just looks sad, lost, and drained. Like, again, don't know. This whole thing was just sad, okay? Like I said, she's refusing to let Croan talk at this point. I feel like she wanted Croan. Hold on. My bad. She wanted Croan to be like, I don't know if she wanted Croan to come out and say that it was a lie. If she wanted Croan to dead the rumors. If she wanted Croan to, like, you know, she was asking for an apology. Like, I don't know. But Croan was not giving it to her. She was begging Croan, please apologize. Like, apologize. Say it, you know, it's not true. Why did you do this? Like, pleading with her, like, why did you do this? Now this bitch is, you know, she holding it over my head. whatever Tessiki wanted Croan to do in that moment, you could tell she didn't want Croan to talk at all unless Croan said what she wanted Croan to say. Which, like I said, I don't know if that was an apology or what, but whatever she wanted Croan to say, Croan was not saying it, like, at all. She was not saying it. Even when Croan was coming up to Summer and trying to get Summer to calm down and stop talking and stop antagonizing Tessiki, she did not one time say, you keep bringing up a lie. It was a lie. I already apologized to her. I said I was sorry for saying that. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Croan wasn't doing any of that. Like, still wasn't denying nothing. Still stood on the allegations. Didn't apologize. Apparently she apologized behind closed doors. She refused to apologize on camera. It was just it was a lot going on. At this point, I swear to you, it's not even productive. It's not. They're going in circles and it's draining. It's so draining, child. And baby, guess what Summer is doing? Still talking, y'all. Y'all guessed it. You guessed it, boo. You guessed it. Like I said, Dolly and Big Legs are trying their best to stop Summer. Dolly is so glued to Summer's hip that when Tessiki came upstairs and punched Summer down the stairs, Dolly fell with her. Okay? Have y'all ever seen a bitch get punched down the stairs? I'm not talking about like somebody fighting on the stairs like how Anna and Summer was doing. I'm talking about somebody hit you one good time and you get popped and you go downstairs. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I have never seen nothing like that in my life, child. When Summer got punched down the stairs, girl, she's laughing. She's on the floor on top of Dolly laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, she's not gonna stop no time soon, child. She not gonna stop. Like I said, whenever Croan, Tommy, and Rolly, you know, got in Summer's face and told her to stop, she was more willing to listen than she was to her own friends. I don't understand that. Like, Rolly literally jacked her ass up, screaming in her face like Summer is her child. Jacked her up. Like, I'm talking about, like, baby, Summer did nothing. It wasn't no fuck you the way she said to Big Lex. It wasn't this, oh, go be with them. It wasn't none of that. In the midst of Rolly jacking up Summer, Tessiki sneaks her. Girl, Anna ended up sneaking Summer, or tried to sneak Summer on the stairs. It was just a lot. It was so much going on back to back to back. It's literally Summer versus everybody at this point. So now Tessiki is walking up on Summer so much and Summer is backing up so much that somehow they end up inside of the house. I'm like, how did y'all get inside the house? Okay. So Croan puts Summer like behind this like little rope drape thing, whatever. Tommy goes back there with her. Now Summer is boo-hoo crying. Okay? Boo-hoo crying. Again, still talking. Boo-hoo crying at this point. Big Legs try to go back there, talk to her. Who I felt really bad for Big. Like I said, I still feel the way that I feel about Big Legs never really holding Summer accountable. But right here, baby, if I did not feel bad for Big Legs before, I definitely felt bad. Like, she really got like emotional. Like, you could tell she cares about Summer. Like, she was really, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like her intentions were good. It's just a little bit too late for that, you know? But I still felt for her in this moment. I felt so bad, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, seeing Big Lex tear up and crying like that, I'm just like, damn. Like, it was just crazy. Like, we're literally seeing the downfall of the big three. We are. Summer is telling her, you need to go back with them. Go back with them. Don't come back here. Like, literally pushing her away, pushing her towards the other girls. Go with them, bitches. Don't come back here with me. I don't want to be back here with you. When Summer was boohoo crying, girl, Tommy was in her ear telling her to shut up. Again, she listening to Tommy. She's respecting Tommy. She's respecting what Tommy has to say. It's crazy. Summer was even putting her hands on Big Lex. Like, when she was trying to get Big Lex out of the room and she was telling Big Lex to leave the room, she pushing her, like pushing her in her chest, like putting her hands on her. I'm just like, oh my goodness, yeah. This is a mess. Tessiki still boohoo crying. You know what I'm in. She runs up on Summer, and then that is where the episode ends. This episode was a mess. And that's all I got for y'all today. If y'all made it to the end of the video, baby, y'all need to spam the comments with red hearts so I know you made it to the end of the video. It's MessyMya, girl. I am out. Bye.